Looking over booter right now.
Bird's dead.
Our booter.
Got another one middle, got another one middle.
Where cartridge? Where cartridge? Where cartridge? Guys, we're already starting to set up next.
I'm in green, I'm in green. Damn, what a nade, bro.
3-3.
Front, bro, front. Right.
Hit the front, hit the front. 2 on money, dude. 2 money, 2 money.
Oh.
They really were. No, they were. They're getting fucked up.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be an AR trying to watch over that. That AR should try to cover RJ just to hit that pillar. Because while he's hitting that pillar, I'm going to be hitting that one. And let's have another area which would be...
Oh, I fuck with Kevin's hair.
His
hair is fucking dope.
His hair is fucking crazy.
You want me to like look at the camera like that on, or how do you want me to like do this shit?
Like seductively?
yeah.
Real quick, just run you through the questions. That way you kind of start getting answers in your head, and then I'm gonna ask you them, and then it's more of a conversation. So it's just gonna be you and me talking. Hey, how's it going? My name is Andre. I am the owner and I guess manager of STELLA Gaming. So I originally started STELLA as a sort of clothing brand / passion project that I wanted to pursue. Straight out of high school, I just didn't know what I wanted to do, so I started a clothing brand called STELLA and just sort of ran with it, and it was good for a little bit, you know what I'm saying, but it was kind of put on the back burner, you could call it, for probably the past 2 years. Me and my best friend Ruben ended up starting another brand called Bleached Noise, and that is where we run pretty much everything now. Our content, our clothing, just about anything that we're doing creative wise, we're running it through Bleached Noise. Hey, man, just know game.
What happened?
I said, I got you.
Oh, did it not download?
I got the whole project on here. My notes, bro. My notes. So with the STELLA brand kind of sitting around for 2 years, I knew I wanted to do something with it, but I wasn't sure what. I knew that at some point it would have its place to sort of come back, but obviously with my love for gaming stemming back to maybe 12 years old, 13 years old, I knew that I wanted to do this the right way this time. We ended up having a Call of Duty team for Vanguard, and it was not very public, and we definitely didn't announce it on Bleached Noise, and definitely for its specific reasons.
One more connector. I got behind you, behind you. The backside, bro. They're on the backside of the tank. To the left side.
Too money.
Honestly, I feel like there just wasn't a lot of practice that was really put into the team. There's been times where we were practicing, but like our practice would just be league play. It's just, 5 fighting for something that we were trying to get. You know, it just wasn't the outcome that we expected.
Yeah.
I feel like personally, I just, you know, I felt like I was on a high horse when I really haven't done anything. So I think that's what like really drained me out at the end of the season, because it wasn't what I expected.
Last year was tough. It was really like super not fun at all. We were just going to practice. Kind of felt like I was just going because everyone else was going. Weren't focused into it. Weren't committed and everything. Which in general it just wasn't the best time. It was fun at times, but most of the time like actually practicing, actually playing against other teams, it wasn't too good.
Man, that was hard to watch, dude. That was hard to watch because I knew that in their head they wanted to win, but they didn't know how to put the pieces together. And towards the end, man, it got to the point where I knew they didn't want to make a change, so I was the one that had to step away. And so without them being able to make a move, I decided to just drop the whole team and start from scratch. So you agreed that change was necessary during that time then?
Yeah, I agree. Change was for the best at that point. I agree. So after the season concluded with that score line, which was horrid, I kind of stopped playing totally. I was just running up league play, occasionally some GBs with some friends that like to run GBs. But other than that, personally, I stopped playing for a good amount of time, and I kind of lost contact between the old teammates.
I got booted to sign on board basically for a year without really understanding what the roster was going to be, what kind of content we were going to do, none of that. I hadn't built any of that, and the dude just kind of trusted me, you know. So with Buddha on board, we knew we needed to get another 3 players. Now, originally in our mind, we thought it was going to be Buddha, KSWIPE, and Mario. Those were 3 of the 4 players that I originally wanted to keep throughout the rest of Cold War. So in order for us to get KSWIPE, he wanted us to secure a yes from Mario. Now, I'm telling you, for weeks, we were really trying to get Mario on the team, and it just, you know, a lot of silence, a lot of, I'll think about it, and so me being me, I knew I had to make a couple moves behind the scenes, just in case things didn't really fold out the way that they were supposed to.
Hey guys, my name is Elijah Castro. My team calls me ZODIAC.
So my name is Angel Morales, also known as ZONIR,
And I'm the main AR for STELLA Gaming.
and the main sub for STELLA Gaming Club.
So when we acquired ZODIAC and then ZONIR, because they came as a dual package, and then we finalized the last player, which was GRATHS, which was from an 8s team that I was in Cold War. Scrims were going great, GBs were going great, we were winning some, losing some, capitalizing on some of the losses that we have gotten from those. Overall, it was great. It was a great squad, at least I thought it was a long-term squad. I really thought that.
During the first 2 weeks, it was a little rocky. You know, we established that we had the slaying power, but now we had to, you know, realize that our teamwork wasn't there, which is to be expected, right? You know.
I want to say the first week of this team fully scrimming, they went something like 14-8 in their scrims, you know, so the promise was definitely there, and we were winning way more matches than we were winning already with the previous squad. So I knew this was something that we had to build upon.
Scrims were like kind of interesting. It was more of just getting to know each other at first, you know, getting to know more of how we play and how we're gonna play as a team. And I think recently they've been good. Win or lose, I think we're just learning.
What about back top barn?
One's cut.
Looking cut. I don't see him. Drop six, dead cut. Bottom barn. Yeah, dead bottom barn. That's 3.
The in-game issues we had with ZODIAC, they were more or less, he was kind of beating himself at times, because when the map starts to get all dicey, especially in Bokage, you know, it can go left and right. That thing's just a massacre of a map. But when you start to kind of beat yourself, it weighs in, and I felt like his mentality was just a little bit off. He just needed to have that little tougher skin where if shit went sideways, you have to turn up right away. wake the fuck up. Like, bro, it's like, if you died. Let's get it over with. Let's move on to the next play. As a team captain, I felt like the best decision for the team, and I'm always going to make the best decision for this team and this org to give it its best opportunity. I decided to basically have ZODIAC step down and bench him for the reason of his work schedule. It wasn't his performance. It wasn't him as a player. It was just his work schedule was just out of his hand. It was too busy, and he wasn't able to make scrims, and he wasn't able to basically play in the league matches that we were in. When we moved PROX to player, it was a different play style. Very different. I would say a little bit of a reset, because it kind of made me realize that, okay, here comes the bumpy road.
I wanted to give my players a chance to compete throughout the whole year this time, you know, because before we were kind of just taking it 1 month at a time. Now I wanted to structure the entire year, and then came in WWL League. Basically in Call of Duty, you have two different aspects of the competition, right? You have the professional level and you have the amateur level. So the professional level is going to be your challengers and your CDL, which is your Call of Duty League. Now on the other side, you have a bunch of independently owned, independently ran leagues. Now these leagues are ran all across the internet, and you can basically just sign up your team for a fee, and then you guys compete for a prize towards the end. The point of these are basically just to give amateurs an opportunity to compete and to compete for money.
One time.
Left got me, bro. Jesus Christ.
Church, back church. Yo, be aware of where the fuck we're going, dude. Come on. On church is 1 minute. Watch your mid. 1 minute.
Kill.
Oh, my phone. This one.
1 minute left side. 17. 14. Yeah, he's on your left. These are pushing you.
Kill.
One's you.
Alright, now,
Mid. They are versus mid. Two mid. The our side. Bottom
Go
church.
help out, man. Help out.
Mid, our side. Close up.
Outside.
They're gonna hit your church.
There's two there.
One's gonna be in church.
Damn, bro.
Try.
Good job, ZONIR.
Good shit.
Good shit.
We can hear when he picks it up.
Back. Good
shit.
shit. Oh my god, good fucking read, grads.
Bomb church. His top church.
Two church. They push up.
He's on the rock on the back right.
I lagged, bro. He's in the back rock.
Behind left side.
Push back, bro. Push back, ZONIR, push back.
They push me out. One more.
Left side, left. Left there.
There's mid.
Mid dead.
After that 3-0 loss, were you worried at all, like in that instance, like, oh fuck, here we go again? Like,
Yeah, I did. It kind of came back to me because it kind of felt like it was going to be kind of like last year, and that's just me being honest. It kind of felt like, okay, well, fuck, bro, here we go again, the same shit all over again. But in reality, if it wasn't for PROX, he kind of like helped me out. I'm not even gonna lie. He kind of like slapped me in the head. He was like, yo, what you doing? Like, it's not over. Like, this is a different team. This is not the same team. This is not last year. This is not Cold War. This is a different game.
Like, obviously we know that I'm in hill. Why the fuck are we fucking pushing all hill? We lose spawn from church. Like, what? Hey, but the only reason I said that, Buddha, is because like you were running away from hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
And like you were in a better position where you were at than where you went to.
So the thing about PROX, he is very, very into the game, and he's very strict about the rules of what he wants, and he wants to make sure that the team succeeds, and he's gonna do everything in his possible hand to do it. So if he's gonna call you out on your shit, he's gonna call you out. He's not gonna lose his fucking mentality, so you shouldn't either, and you shouldn't freak out.
Prox, Goach, he's been really helpful actually. Like he really has. Like he's not afraid to tell us straight up what we're doing wrong or what we're doing right, you know, and I think that's something that a good coach needs. I think he tells us straight on like what we're messing up on and what we need to work on, and I mean that's gonna help us a lot in the long run. And yeah, and just he's been a real blast to work with.
How much mid? Yeah.
I got time, don't even worry about. Oh, he stopped again. He's by the window.
One more
There's
top.
one more.
Top.
Alright, but he's still top church. He's gonna be over.
Watch my mid cut. Watch my mid cut. Watch my mid cut.
I got it.
Mid cut.
One right here, dead. I got it. Watch the top. Just watch the top.
Yeah, I'm watching top.
One more. Come.
What's up, broken weak?
One
Nice.
more fire. Some down fire. Got one. I'll fill.
What's up, church? Top church.
What the hell? Two more.
Okay, hold that.
Yeah.
We only need like 2 seconds off.
Right there.
Hold on that.
Kill.
Good shit.
Good job, guys.
Good shit.
Shit. We're getting fucking spit on.
Hey, flanked, man. They got around us.
Good shit.
Good job, PROX.
Oh, good shit.
Oh, great. There's 3B, all 3B.
Yeah,
There's 2 top church.
top
2 top church.
He's watching that. Be careful. To the left. 10.
Okay, last one was B building, the hard point.
Play it slow, guys. Top church.
I see.
That's it.
Go,
Fucking
good
shit,
shit.
bro.
Good shit, bro.
This shit not dropping a fucking round.
I got both. Oh my fucking god.
Good shit, bro. You went on
You
top.
got
You
him?
went on
Over
top.
here.
They spawned a ship. They're spawning a
Kill
ship.
shit.
They're spawning a ship.
Yeah, watch your right.
Stunned, he's stunned.
Got him. Another one.
Dated him.
Got him.
Good shit.
On the right.
We'll hit my front, I think.
On the right.
Front dead. Oh my god.
Alright, we gotta start pushing through.
Yeah.
Man,
Got him off
we
field.
did one
I
more.
got one.
Got another.
Nice. That's blue on the right. That's blue on the right. Two right.
Got both.
Nice. Just close up.
Got him.
Nice.
Let's
7
find
seconds. 7 seconds.
Holding.
Crossing dead.
That's it.
Okay, bro. Good
Shit,
shit,
bro.
boys.
Good shit, bro.
GG's, bro.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go, boys.
We turned up. It was crazy. We were just all cylinders again. Just out of nowhere, it clicked. Like, yo, let's wake the fuck up. Like, we have to wake up. Let's not let it slip. Woke up. All cylinders were frying. Everyone was doing their thing, executing their job. Like, for me, it was. I even told everyone in that Discord chat that it felt like I finally could get a breath of fresh air out of the water, because it literally felt like I was in depth the whole time. And finally, after a dub, like, bro, finally, it felt really fucking good to breathe fresh air.
You know, we gotta talk things out together. We gotta actually be a team. And honestly, again, like how I said, like if we just perfect these little, you know, issues that we have starting off, I think we could be a really nasty team. We have the talent. It's just mostly on us to actually just, you know, listen to each other, listen to the feedback, listen to the coach, and, you know, just produce.
Alrighty, now map 1 is now going to be getting underway here. We are going to be seeing the likes of STELLA Club versus Uprise Esports. I do apologize for that. For now, we are going to be seeing PROX here finding now 2 in a row. King Buddha just laying on his belly, getting that free little kill there inside of the hard point. He's going to start to get a few seconds there, but cannot get much more of anything after that. So he is going to end up dropping. We do have Grass here, is just playing out towards the left.
One shot you.
There's one outer left, outer left.
Oh yeah, you got me out of left.
Alright, slow down a little bit.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Church, top church.
I'm gonna get him top church, hold on.
They were super calm, I'll give it that, these comms. I know you guys didn't hear what I was saying exactly right there. I had my mic muted, but I thought the comms would be just a little bit better from the side of Stella right there. They seemed like they're kind of out of the map or like not really in it. Flow finding now 2 in a row. See here if they can find anything else behind this. PROX able to find one. Corius able to find another. But that is going to end up being the map there, as we do see the likes of Uprise winning that.
Let's take over their side of the map.
He's in the back alley. Watch right.
Alright, stay up. 3v2.
One
Yeah, I got
left
bikes
side.
spraying.
Oh, one more. He's in better tree. Better tree.
Got him.
Better tree.
2v1, get together.
Alright, go. Yeah.
Yeah, get together. Planet on the right side. He's gonna be on the top, probably overlooking. Top right. Gonna be top right.
Alright, good shit.
That's you.
Still mid-throw.
Enemy's got the bomb.
We didn't even get a shot on that fucking guy, dude.
Yeah, dude.
No, he's got 2 players spawning up on him. I don't know how, but he does. I don't know if it's maybe because his teammates are posted up there in the hill still. I don't really know, but Grass goes big there. Oh, he actually doesn't take a shot. I definitely thought he had an angle right there. They stun that player in the back. They will finally take that player on down, which is now going to leave DBL his inside of the floor, outside of the point, actually. In all honesty, here from both of these teams, as they're just kind of duking it out back and forth. No one really.
It was just the lack of practice again. There was really no one really getting on. At one point, it was just me and PROX just waiting for people to get on. And I know that there was things going on in ZONIR's personal life that kind of unfortunately had him not be in practice as much. And Grath's it's out of his reach too. It's just he's in Hawaii.
Overall, the teamwork is actually not all that bad, if I'm being honest with you. It's actually pretty decent. And it's just a matter of finding those kills. I think if they find a few more key kills, it definitely goes a lot better for them. At the same time, again, I don't know, the comms need to really be on point. I don't think they're really on point there. I think that their comms are just a little better, like saying more like, oh, I'm picking up this, or maybe like, oh, he's dead here, or stuff like that, you know, like so some more small talk would be nice in the comms.
We couldn't get a schedule going anymore. The team was kind of not being able to scrim. It kind of lost its thing, because if you can't practice, if you can't get that good practice, you're not gonna win.
Obviously, with the 4th match, we had to make some adjustments to the team.
We had to sub out Graths because he didn't show up, so we had to put ZODIAC in. Now, the difference is ZODIAC plays differently than Grath does. I would say that his comms were clear, crisp. If we go back to that gameplay, he was doing his best to keep his comms up, to try and keep the team up and get the team's ego up a little bit, but it felt like he gave his best foot forward, but he could have done a little bit better.
Got him.
He's out here.
Outer dead. Got one.
One in the back, back left. Thank you, that's him. Bottom dead.
Top dead.
One middle, he's hitting the front, he's hitting the front.
Front's dead.
God damn. Flanking all the way through, come.
Right side, still. Nice.
Got him.
Pushing their side.
Dead. Laying down prone side.
We need a lift.
Left side. I got one dead.
One of those.
Pushing right, I'm trying to push right. Bonfire.
Right side. Dead, that's 2.
Cool.
Dead, I got one.
There's 2 on hill, one in the far left, one on the right.
Right side's tagged. Back left.
So we ended up going down again to Dynasty 0-3. talk about that match.
I know Hyper was talking shit. That's why I know. Fuck you, you suck. I played you in 8s. Shitter, bro.
I have no clue. We're playing for kills. We don't get any.
I'm not playing for kills, dude. I'm literally trying to do.
I'm not talking about you, bro. It doesn't just fucking go at one person. It's the whole fucking team.
Yeah.
Fucking no one's gonna get a fucking hill. Like what the fuck? I ain't getting any fucking hill. I got a fucking lane to watch.
We basically have to win our next 3 matches just in order for us to qualify for playoffs. What ends up happening is 2 of the teams end up dropping out.
Which was fucking crazy.
It was Pobo and it was ZODIAC Academy.
With the 2 teams dropping, it felt like a silver platter to us. And although it's great to have that, I felt like, damn, you know, like we need one more. Like that's it. And we're in this. Now, the issue was what squad. Me and Prox knew we had to rush and find someone. So we quickly just, you know, went into an 8s and picked up 2 people. But the chemistry wasn't there. The players were good, but the chemistry isn't there.
3 in the front, 3 in the front, 3 front right, front right. That's one. The other guy's weak. Blue shirt behind the...
Tree. Last guy tree.
Watch out.
Mid, one mid.
Oh my god.
Watch the house. In the house.
P5.
I got house.
Statue.
Dead. One more time.
I got middle.
I mean, his statue.
Mention together.
I got him. He's there side, Dewey. Middle, pushing you. That's him. I literally got on there at the last second. Holy shit. Good job, guys. GG's.
One shot, my nigga. Where's my fucking aim assist? 2v2.
Back in the back. Both in the back. Win, boy. Good win. Oh my god.
Got 15 bullets, dog.
Can go, bro.
Good shit, bro.
You didn't even make sound. Who the fuck did they...
He's absolute hill.
Got him.
He's right side.
And then one more on right. Bro, why
Outer.
triple still? One middle, one
Fire.
middle.
He's on fire. Tank fire.
Mid. Head. No one fire. Sure. One shot in hill.
I tried to get it. One
Watch
left.
your mid. I want your mid.
One more time. Hype dead. Front dead.
Bottom.
He one dead. Bro, they're just pretty fucking this shit. So with that last map, the players we went with is Gunna and his duo. And although they're really great players, again, it just felt like the chemistry was off. They were playing differently than the way we were. So the way we were kind of bouncing off of each other wasn't really there. We were playing differently. We weren't really picking up trades. I would say I treated it more or less kind of like a preseason. Now with the game, with its 3rd mode, it's great. At least we know what the 3rd mode is. But that 3rd mode is very fucked up right now, and they need to fix that ASAP. And even the first 2 cups, the Challengers Cup 1 and 2, weren't even giving out Challengers points because it was only HP and S&D.
Talk. Let me.
Yo, I'm pushing the back up. Hop on time.
Get him. I'm watching you in front. Watch fire. I'm watching you in front.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go. Let's fucking go, dude. Holy shit, bruh. Give me that shit.
Oh, God. So, as of now, me and Prox are moving forward as a duo. And we're trying to look for the best duo we possibly can so we could build a great chemistry. Obviously, once you get a new team, it's not going to click right away. So that's where that time of process needs to be filled in.
So, obviously, with the state of the team right now, we only have Call of Duty going for us.
Right.
However, there's quite a bit of opportunities out there for us to step into Do you have any in mind?
Before you do that, hold on. Let me just hold on. Let me put this on real quick. Watch this. This background's just a little weird. Hold on. So like, that one's a little bit better. What you think?